We'll be arriving soon. Check under your seat to make sure you don't leave any personal...
Bunch of nerds here. Look at this group of big nerds. It's amazing. Alright. Hi. Find anything cool?
No, there's a pile of rocks, but that's it. Yeah.
That's something. We found a cairn.
See, this is vaguely the right shape.
I mean, it serves the purpose. There are rocks stacked on top of each other. There we go.
Might as well random.
Oh dear God.
Like we're gonna find anything.
No, we're not. But it's fun. It's themed. It themes to the game.
I love that.
Eagle Scout stuff. Hang on. Get prepared with the speaker.
That's smart, right?
Who's wrong now, Tad?
I hear noise.
Oh yeah, this is A42. Yeah.
I'm just gonna. All right.
Fort Milner was the home of the U.S. Army Radio Communications School, which saw more than 100,000 students take its curriculum. During the years it was open, the school trained troops from the various armed services in applied oral communication, radio and TV broadcasting, telecommunications, and what was then state-of-the-art tech.
Oxenfree is a horror adventure game that came out in January of 2016. It's about a girl named Alex and her 4 high school sophomore friends who go to Edwards Island for a night of underage drinking and drug use on the beach. They also hear rumors of these weird light phenomena that happen when you tune into radio signals on the island. Unfortunately, when Alex tunes into them, she awakens some very vengeful ghosts that seem to really want to leave the island. But in order for them to leave the island, they need human bodies. So the ghosts then spend all night trying to possess Alex and her friends. It's now the player's responsibility to get Alex and her friends safely home, all the while dealing with teenage drama, time loops, and the mysterious secrets held by the island. After all is said and done, during the epilogue of the game, it's expounding on all of the characters that made it off the island and what they're going on to do now and how they've moved on from the experience.
Well, if it matters, I'm taking some time off. Just to, I don't know, readjust my priorities, figure out what I want to do. But anyways, what time is it? Yeah, sorry, I gotta run or I'll miss the ferry. Ren's dragging me out to Edwards Island for that yearly beach party thing, and I have to pick up what's-his-name Jonas, too. I hope he's not weird or mean or something. Whatever, I'm sure it'll be fun. It's something to do, right?
What? No, seriously, what the fuck? Oh, this whole game took place within a time loop. And now you're back to the beginning before any of this even happened. Nothing on the island has happened yet, and you're about to go back into it with no knowledge of it ever happening. This led people to get really curious, so people looked around the game, they looked at every anomaly, every secret they could, and found out there was a phone number hidden within these little anomalies you could tune into that were little stacks of rocks. And people called this phone number and it led them to a voicemail, and people found out there was some big thing going on.
My name's Andy Rorman, and I go by the name SCNTFC Scientific. So we started with the phone number. Somebody on Steam picked up on it, and through a few people communicating there, it was finally figured out that it was a phone number. And then it played Beacon Beach. But that's it. That's all it was, well, this is some music from the game, so what? The only reason it was there was to just clue people in to go back and listen to the song and pay attention. And I don't remember the day it happened, but the aha moment was the first person who said, holy shit, this is Morse code. It's saying something. A lot of these online services allow you to replace files, but to the users, you can't tell. It doesn't say the file was replaced on X date or that's deleted and there's a new one. We had expected people to use Google to just search the numbers, and nobody did. So that's when we changed the Beacon Beach message to say to search Twitter for the phone number.
How did you guys hear about the ARG?
I heard about from him.
Yeah, I've been following Oxenfree since it appeared on IGN first, like way before it came out, and then I've been like really addicted to the game ever since, and like I love it. And then I figured out the numbers thing, and then I went on Reddit, and then found out there was a subreddit, and one thing went to the other, so that happened. It took a lot of time and a lot of like grades. So yeah, that was
computer science.
Yeah, computer science. So.
Well, I'm a big fan of Jesse Cox, and after seeing his playthrough of the first episode of Oxenfree, I immediately went and bought the game myself, played through it, saw there was something a bit strange with the game, looked further into it, found an ARG, and just have been following it ever since.
I went on the subreddit and I heard people talking about an ARG and I had no idea what it was beforehand, and so I decided to check in on it, and I guess I'm here now, so.
There we go. Oh,
Yeah.
oh.
Alright, zoom in if we need to.
Don't you just hate that?
I'll turn it back on.
It's the...
Battery Vinton. Battery Vinton.
Well, my name tag's gone. I sweated it off. It's fine. Name tag.
He's X-ray.
Guys, he's X-ray. I'm X-ray. Guys. He's X-ray.
You fucking left from the, from where we were at to go down and do Twitter stuff, and then X-ray tweeted out a fucking picture of where down there. He's X-ray.
No, I'm not X-ray.
He's X-ray confirmed.
And I'm not X-ray. Guys, we can't just turn against each other like this. That's what he wants.
Hey, didn't we tell you what we were thinking about doing with the object?
What?
Dude, you can't get this on film though. It's supposed to be a surprise.
No, I'll just.
Okay.
What?
We're gonna mail it to Alex.
That was my plan too, actually. Yeah.
Okay.
I just think she kind of deserves it. She's been running the show.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's tweet this.
It's the battery.
Shortly after tweeting that we arrived at the battery, several of us received a private message from X-Ray.
44327.
The numbers, if you add them as like an edwardsisland.com/ that number, a new audio clip appears.
Oh, okay. That's neat.
Named after the Hawaiian god of the sea, the USS Kanaloa was launched on January 15, 1941, and commissioned into service at the end of that year under the command of Lieutenant James Earl Clapman. On October 28, 1943, it was sunk by the Japanese sub-chaser Tokisada some 25 miles off the coast of Washington, and remains, to this day, the only submarine casualty in American waters. 85 officers, as well as 12 Army passengers, were lost.
So that's one thing. Early on, we were like, well, a great place to do this would be the Northwest, since it's relative to the game, and I live here, so I can physically go to places. So that's when the idea of putting something at a fort made sense. We picked Fort Ward because of its close relationship to Milner. Like a lot of its history, the radio school and all that stuff was too perfect. The goal was just, okay, how do we get people to Fort Ward? Well, the battery names were great because there are a lot of them, so we could keep shooting them out there. More and more and more. For the English translations of the Native American fairy names was just perfect because those are very red herring-ish, and they sound like instructions. Like, oh, Snowy Mountain. Let's go to the Snowy Mountain. So that was great because it was clarifying things but also muddying the waters at the same time.
Wait.
It's phonetic It ended with URGH. Yeah.
Thornburg,
Thornburg.
which is that way.
Thornburg.
Yeah, it's Thornburg.
Thornburg.
And the Thornburg.
Cool.
Once more under the breach.
Ah, look how smart we are, guys. Climbing hills and stuff. There are mosquitoes all over the place, by the way. So that kind of sucks. Okay.
This is actually fireworks.
I can't use this thing. It could be.
Inside?
Ooh. Count for the number of the grass, for it is the number.
Oh, that is spooky.
Yeah, all of these are fucking terrible.
Pile of rocks.
Someone's right dead. I got it. Actually, no, I got it.
He said find Alex, but stack of rocks, so.
No, they didn't say not to. You can.
Fortune favors the bold.
And the stupid.
We have Orion because they might be in trouble.
Wait, everybody is gonna want to see this, like.
I'm coming in.
Really bad.
How many people can we fit in here?
Even if this is not part of it, you will die tonight.
Let me see.
Here, hey, I want to get some video. Ryan, you
will die
tonight. Ryan.
That is high.
Ryan.
Yeah, that's it. The first time I went out there, it was like a really miserable, rainy day, and I was all by myself, and I was like, that's when I was like, that was one of the things where I was like, man, this is intense stuff. So if it was just one person, it's like, that would be, you know, multitudes more scary. Like, what is night school doing to me?
Alex.
Where?
Yeah. Tell me when we get the phone.
Oh, it shows it really well on the camera.
I got this.
Right there.
There was a struggle between Alex not wanting you to go to the island and all the ghosts kind of like, the ghosts were the ones going, hey, come here, what's this mystery? You should come check it out. And Alex telling you not to. So that's when the Twitter kind of got crazy, and there were the Kamina tweets. But yeah, okay, so all the codes, the code series, that was at the point where it had gotten more popular, and we were like, oh shit, well, we got to do more. We need to, I don't want to use the term drag it out, but more, we got to make this more interesting. And so Night School actually helped with that, with the whole concept for the codes, and then doing the keys, which I thought was great. Because again, we didn't want it to just be this like super deep cryptography thing. So that's why we did the key first. So we changed the voicemail and then had a code that corresponded to the voicemail before we actually sent the pertinent information. So that was like, okay, here's your solution basically at the start of the code dump. So you figure that out, and we would watch on Twitter, and as soon as that was solved, then we would do the dump of the codes. Those could be solved really quickly because we already gave the key. So yeah, so that's one thing about this, is the whole time we were spying. We were totally watching and adjusting things to make sure things were going according to plan. And so yeah, so that's bringing us to about the time when the final solution was delivered and the date was chosen.
On May 7th, popular YouTuber Jesse Cox was sent and released an alternate version of the Oxenfree PS4 release trailer. At the end of the trailer was a code that led to edwardsisland.com. From there, people solved puzzles, and by the end of the day, people figured out we were going to Fort Ward. After over a month of planning, the date was chosen and the team was decided.
What do you think we're gonna find today?
I absolutely have no idea. For all we know, we could find a radio. For all we know, we could find a bust of M. Night Shyamalan's head. I don't know what
I'm gonna go with most likely on that one.
Yeah.
I think probably the most that we're gonna actually end up finding is probably a USB drive, but it could be anything from USB drive to, I don't know what else they would do.
I mean, the USB sounds convincing just because of something that said, like, I think it was tweeted out to bring something with like a USB port on it. But of course, you know, it could be a range of anything.
I thought it was gonna be a radio. Yeah, I'm surprised it wasn't.
Between the two blocks is a much smaller one, and below that.
That's
Those
what
blocks.
Careful.
It says between.
Spot this a little bit more like, you know, normal. My camera's dying on me.
Welcome to the unboxing of whatever this is.
It's unboxing free! Unboxing free.
Be sure to like, comment, and
Sorry, I'm so nervous. And this is really weird having
Of course, at the climax of the entire event, my battery's exhaust.
I'm ready for
Are
my
we good?
first
I got it on here.
You're gonna be famous.
Wait, hold on.
Just smile. You're gonna be famous.
3, 2, 1, go!
It's the cassette tapes. I have my cassette tapes.
Oh my god. It's the redheaded bedwetters.
Yeah, I have all mine on me too. Okay.
These ones are different, probably. Are these ones different?
Whoa. First aid, Oxenfree for gas casualties only.
I'm sorry, what now?
For gas casualties.
Gas casualties.
Not ass casualties.
Yo, who wants a cassette?
Hell yeah.
You got.
No, I was gonna open it. Are you sure?
My name is Alex. I'm 16. I go to Carmina High School. My brother Michael drowned. Do not come to Edwards Island. It's not safe. To Alex, your name is Alex. You're 16. You go to Carmina High School. Your brother Michael drowned.
Oh, it's a.
I mean, we left each other. Alex is leaving each other.
It's a music box thing.
It's a box. Oh, that's so cool.
That is really cool.
Nice. Put it in.
I am. Hold on.
Oh, what? It's the music box.
To you, my name is blank. I'm blank, and I go to blank. You blank died, and it's partially your fault. Do not come to blank.
Is it lost?
Yeah.
Shh.
To Alex, our name is Alex. We're 16. We go to Kamina High. My brother Michael drowned. Do not come to Edwards Island. It's not safe. My name is Alex.
Brother?
Oh, this must be all the different timelines.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, whoa.
On the timelines, a bunch
This
of
is some deep.
Oxenfree logo. That's so cool.
That's cool.
And we came up with the idea of what it could be, which became the music box. It's something that it took a lot of time to make and was not cheap, but also wasn't like prohibitively expensive and crazy to build. And even if this had all fallen on its face at the end, I would have at least had that for myself.
Right.
It's like, yeah, it's a cool thing I made and it sits on a shelf.
After the excitement began to dwindle, we all headed back down to the beach to figure out what happens next. There were enough letters for everyone on the team to take home. There were 2 cassette tapes containing music to be privately shared between people involved in the ARG, and the music box, which, in the end, we sent to Alex, the leader of our Discord channel. She was the conduit that enabled Night School to bring over 400 people together to solve this 5-month-long puzzle, spawning countless friendships and memories that will last a lifetime. But, anyways, someone just gifted me a game on Steam. Oxenfree? Huh. Hope it's not weird or boring or something. Whatever, I'm sure it'll be fun. Something to do, right?